Title: Stoic Pharaohs and Spartan Resolve. Build unshakable confidence like ancient rulers. Chapter 1: The Silent Pharaoh. The ancient Nile Valley was a land of grandeur, yet it was also a realm where uncertainty ruled as often as certainty. A quiet king named Thutmose III walked the corridors of power with the calm certainty of a stone-carved scarab. When the Assyrian threat loomed on the horizon, his mind did not tremble. Instead, he held a simple, yet profound conviction. He could control his actions, not the wind. The Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius would later echo a similar lesson in his Meditations. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Thutmose's confidence did not stem from divine privilege, it arose from disciplined reflection. He practiced daily, "I will face the coming storm or stand alone in this moment," training his mind to accept only what he could shape. Modern application. When you face a looming deadline or market turbulence, pause and ask, "What actions am I truly responsible for?" Draft a simple plan that focuses solely on those steps. Write them down, then commit. The mere act of aligning your attention with control rebuilds trust in your decisions. Conclusion. Unshakable confidence is forged in the crucible of acceptance. By recognizing what we can influence, we free ourselves from anxiety and step forward with a king's calm. Like, share, subscribe for lessons that turn ancient mindsets into modern victories. Reflective question. What area of your life are you allowing external noise to dictate your confidence, and how can you refocus on the actions within your control? Chapter 2: The Spartan Shield Bearer. In the cold gray of 480 BCE, the city of Thermopylae stood as a thin line of Spartan soldiers against a vast Persian army. Among them, the king Leonidas spoke in a short phrase that resonated deeper than any battle cry. "We have chosen glory, not comfort." He turned each soldier's fear into a purposeful purpose, an embodiment of Stoic resolve. Leonidas practiced the ancient Spartan ideal of self-denial, a practice the Stoics later praised as premeditatio malorum, the premeditation of hardship. By visualizing defeat before the fight, the Spartans were paradoxically prepared for success. The panic that would normally shatter their focus was turned to a strategic calm. Modern application. Before a critical presentation or a tough review, practice a quick visualization. Imagine the meeting going wrong, then rehearse how you would navigate the challenges. This mental rehearsal trains your cortisol to stay balanced, allowing you to perform at your best. Conclusion. Confidence grows not from avoiding failure, but from embracing the possibility of it. The Spartan mindset teaches that resilience is rehearsed, not wreaked. Like, share, subscribe for more timeless strategies that build powerful resolve. Reflective question. How might visualizing a potential setback empower you to approach a high-stakes situation with greater confidence? Chapter 3: The Pharaoh's Parable. Legend has it that King Hatshepsut, who ruled Egypt as a woman in a male-dominated world, once traveled to the land of Eshmun, a remote city in the Levant, to seek divine guidance. The elders warned her of the dangers. She returned with a simple decree. The path to greatness is paved by self-trust, not the approval of others. She built the world's first major trade route, linking Egypt with the Mediterranean, solidified by her unwavering conviction. Like the Stoics' belief in virtue as the only internal good, Hatshepsut did not measure her identity by external validation. Her confidence stemmed from an inner alignment with her purpose, building a legacy rather than chasing accolades. Modern application. Write a personal mission statement that captures your core values and ambitions. Keep it visible daily. When doubt arises, refer to it and remind yourself that authenticity outweighs applause. Conclusion. Confidence is the quiet assertion that you are the author of your story. When you anchor your actions in purpose rather than applause, resistance dissolves. Like, share, subscribe for the next chapter, where the Greek philosopher offers the final ancient lesson. Reflective question. What is your personal mission, and how does it guide your decisions when others' opinions loom large? Chapter 4: The Greek Echo. Socrates, living in Athens, once challenged his disciples, "What is the measure of a good life?" He answered with the Stoic approach that later shaped Western thinking, the mind's mastery over external circumstances. He famously drank the hemlock, not as a confession of defeat, but as a triumph of mind over mortality. His ultimate confidence was a quiet, unwavering trust in reason and virtue. Following a practice similar to today's cognitive behavioral therapy, Socrates would say, "We are not disturbed by events, but by our perceptions." Thus, he framed every situation as an opportunity to exercise rational judgment, not emotional response. Modern application. When confronted with negative feedback or a project stumbling, reframe your thoughts. This moment provides data, not destiny. Use a journal entry. Ask, "What can I learn? How can I adjust?" This reframing turns potential failures into fertile growth. Conclusion. The Greek philosophers teach that the foundation of confidence is a well-tuned mind. When you view setbacks as data rather than judgments, you reclaim control. Like, share, subscribe to keep your mental arsenal sharp. Reflective question. Which negative perception do you currently cling to, and how could reframing it shift your confidence? Chapter 5, The Contemporary Stoic. Today's business leaders often wrestle with rapid change, global competition, and personal burnout. Yet the ancient wisdom offers a timeless toolkit. A modern executive, for instance, might use the Stoic practice of amor fati, love of fate, to accept the unpredictable nature of markets. By focusing on what he can influence, the quality of his product, the integrity of his team, he remains undeterred. A practical exercise begins each day. List 3 uncertainties that will dominate your week. Then, for each, write down the one decision you can still make. This simple act turns anxiety into action. Modern application. Apply the same daily ritual in your personal life. List a big family dispute or a health concern, then identify a concrete step, call a relative, schedule a doctor appointment. By breaking down the overwhelming into manageable acts, you cultivate emotional resilience. Conclusion. Unshakable confidence is not a fixed trait. It is a muscle strengthened by consistent practice, ancient perspective, and purposeful action. Like, share, subscribe for more transformative lessons that bridge past and present. Reflective question. What is a major uncertainty in your life right now? And what is one small, controllable action you can take today? Philosophy Spotlight, Stoicism. Stoicism, pioneered by Zeno of Citium and refined by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, is a philosophy that teaches the art of living in harmony with the natural order. Its core premise is simple. External events are indifferent. It is our judgments that change our lives. By cultivating inner discipline, we become resilient against the storms of circumstance. Key ideas. 1. Control dichotomy. Only your thoughts, attitudes, and actions are within your power. Recognizing this boundary frees you from blame and fosters calm. 2. Premeditatio malorum. Visualize hardship in advance to build mental preparation and reduce surprise anxiety. 3. Virtue as the highest good. Ethical conduct, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance drives authentic confidence. When actions stem from virtue, external approval becomes secondary. Lessons for modern success. Mental resilience. Practice negative visualization to prepare for market shocks or personal crises. Clear decision-making. Use the control dichotomy to sift through data, focusing solely on actionable inputs. Authentic leadership. Lead with integrity, allowing your values to guide your strategy rather than the fickle winds of reputation. Connection to the script's theme. Stoic Pharaohs and Spartan Resolve captures the essence of Stoicism married to empire-building resilience. The script shows how leaders from Egypt, Sparta, Greece, and today can adopt Stoic practices to forge unshakable confidence. By embedding Stoic wisdom in daily routines, journaling, visualization, value-based action, modern listeners reclaim the ancient power to control their inner narrative, no matter the external turbulence.